When you guys think of an SCP, you probably think of Shy Guy, the Plague Doctor, or the Sculpture. But what if I were to tell you that there was an SCP actually called Minecraft? And it's a lot scarier than you might think. Today, we're going to be learning a little bit more about it, and just how dangerous it can be.
Local Task Force Edna 84, also known by the codename and thus upon his crucible, is on one of the strangest missions they've ever been sent on. They sit in a darkened room, beads of sweat trickling down their brows. The lights of computer monitors shine upon their faces.
No, it does not.
They're tackling a monster that, if it escapes, will literally devour all of creation. It has no fear. It has no remorse. And if it isn't kept contained by Edna 84, it may escape and wreak havoc.
Is this the warden?
Oh, and did we mention it's trapped in a Minecraft server? You heard us right. SCP-4335 is a cognito-hazardous extra-dimensional being of pure terror, trapped inside a procedurally generated world in the immensely popular game Minecraft.
Wow.
You hear about a lot of horrifying monsters being described as Lovecraftian, but only this monster is Minecraftian. There's a lot that needs explaining here, and we intend to get to all of it. But let's start with how the Foundation keeps this truly exceptional beast contained. The Foundation first discovered SCP-4335 back in 2010, shortly after the alpha version of Minecraft was released. Because of the online nature of the game, it's proven to be impossible to contain 4335 externally, seeing as it isn't confined to any one physical location.
Oh no.
Shutting off the server 4335 is found in is not an effective containment method either.
That was my first idea, was to just shut the server down because they said it was found in a Minecraft server, but apparently that's not going to work at all.
I would just trap it in bedrock.
But if it's stuck in a server, like how harmful can it really be? Like, it's just in Minecraft. It's not like it can haunt you in real life. Like, sure, it might destroy your build, but
what if it can pull you into the game? If it infects your Minecraft world and you play in that Minecraft world with it, maybe that's the SCP. Maybe it sucks you into the game and then you're trapped forever.
That would be cool for a weekend.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, then we're like in the Minecraft movie, but then you can't leave, so.
Yeah, but then you can make those sheep traps.
This just causes the entity to simply hop to a different server. The Foundation's greatest fear is that 4335 will one day make the leap out of Minecraft and cause chaos in our world.
That's not possible.
That's why it's imperative to draft containment procedures for SCP-4335 within the game. This led to the creation of a containment site unlike any other. Site M1, the first official Foundation site made entirely out of Minecraft.
What? Wait, this is pretty cool.
Everyone who was originally involved in the server has been
be your world, Jack.
Yeah, it sounds like
Since then, elite SCP Foundation
Bessie.
containment specialists and gamers have been constructing the perfect prison for SCP-4335.
Bedrock, that's it.
Site M1 is a large stone complex built into the side of a mountain. It has a number of key features, including a supply area filled with materials vital for 4335's continued containment, chests filled with books that contain SCP-4335's containment procedure.
It's kind of funny how all of the different SCP Foundation members have like their own skins in Minecraft that look just like them.
Yeah, it's like they are in Minecraft. That's a good point.
Yeah.
But Adam, you also made a good point too, that they should, why don't they use bedrock? I mean, unless they don't have access to creative mode, but then they could use at least like obsidian or something stronger than stone. Stone is not a strong material.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's like the smartest thing I think you've ever said.
Yes.
Good job, Adam.
A few animal farms for the purpose of breeding and killing livestock for their meat. The entrance to a mine.
Oh, you can only get that from creative mode, actually, so.
They're just playing Minecraft.
To learn about 4335, if they ever breach containment and enter the server. And of course, the actual containment chamber for SCP-4335 itself.
Is it the Void?
Which is a little more complicated. 4335's containment chamber is built out of several layers, all made from iron blocks.
Okay.
The outermost cube is 75 by 75 by 75 blocks.
That's
the
a
inner cube
lot
is
of iron
55
blocks.
by 55 by 55 blocks.
That's also pretty
and
big.
The innermost cube is 25 by 25 by 25
That's
blocks,
a little less big.
creating several levels of defense. Finally, one layer within all these others which contains the anomaly proper is made from obsidian blocks.
Oh, okay.
SCP-4335 is bound into the center of the containment chamber with a complex mechanism. The outermost cube is completely filled with water, and several dispensers capable of rapidly dispensing large amounts of items in a short amount of time line the
feeding
cube.
it.
The cube also contains several mob
They're making sure it doesn't get too
which
angry.
Are devices that constantly spawn enemies into the chamber that drop loot when they die.
A pig is not
the
an
chamber
enemy.
is essentially designed to funnel a constant flow of items inwards to SCP-4335. There are even contingency measures for if SCP-4335 manages to breach containment. If escape is attempted,
So wait a second, so this SCP is essentially Herobrine 2.0, and it can access even modded worlds, because they definitely are using mods, which means that theoretically, Alec, this thing could break onto your Pokemon server.
Yeah, but that's okay. We have a Grief Defender installed, so we're good. We can't get griefed. Actually, we can't be griefed, because we got griefed.
Yeah, that didn't help you.
That one guy that griefed you.
That guy got you good.
Yeah, now we got a couple times, so we're good. We're secure now. We're secure now.
Maybe that guy was a fan of the SCP that we're watching.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the SCP. Maybe the SCP got me, bro.
Nah, I found his YouTube channel. He wasn't SCP. Cool guy, though. I messaged him.
TNT detonate above the ceiling, causing lava to pour into the chamber. At that point, MTF Edna 84 are dispatched into the server to lure 4335 back into its containment chamber. To do this, they fire a mix of fire-resistant potions and ender pearls, which have teleportation capabilities.
Cool.
Interestingly, there's one more basic method of luring SCP-4335 back into the obsidian cube.
My
That's
God.
Jack when he trolls
They're
us.
having a great time gaming.
One of SCP-43...
Yeah, I'm starting to believe that these the employees at the SCP Foundation are just making up this SCP so that they have an excuse to play Minecraft at work.
They're like, no, guys, it's Herobrine. He's real. He's still in the game. We gotta get him.
We're gonna have to play this game for the next 2 years. Sorry, guys.
Kind of genius.
335's many anomalous abilities is being able to hear people through the screen, and being a proud creature. It often responds to insults by charging in to directly engage the insulter.
Here we go.
SCP-4335 still manages to breach the containment that has been set up for it, then they even expect that it will likely soon hop into another server. At that point, the goal will shift to finding the monster and recontaining it. With containment
so many servers,
this
though.
complex and
Oh no, guys, the monster's on Hypixel. I guess we gotta play Bed Wars now. Oh look, survival games? Dang it, man. Dang it. Now we gotta play.
extensive. It shouldn't come as a surprise that SCP-4335 rests firmly in the Keter class.
But why?
What exactly is this anomalous
What does he
entity?
do?
Why
didn't
does
kill
its
anything.
containment hinge on constantly providing it with items? And how did it end up in Mojang's popular building and survival game in the first place?
Yeah, these are the questions I have.
Give us answers.
In terms of physical dimensions, appears almost identical to the player character, with an all-black skin. It also
if that was a
appears to
real
be
skin, I'd take
constantly
that all day.
shrouded in a cloud of smoke particles, and has long black tendrils protruding from its back.
That's pretty cool.
In some respects, 4335 has been compared to two popular creepypasta figures, Herobrine and the Slenderman. But 4335 is far stranger. Its physical body behaves similarly to most assets native to the game, with a few peculiar, anomalous abilities we'll discuss
Looks
soon.
like an Enderman a little
Handling
bit.
SCP-4335 is an extremely delicate process. If command blocks, creative mode, or server commands are ever enabled in a server with
here we go.
SCP-4335, the server will instantly shut down, and SCP-4335 will move to a different server. SCP-4335 also uses its tendrils to destroy surrounding blocks before consuming them. With each successful consumption, SCP-4335
He's the wither.
grows.
He's the wither.
When it reaches sufficient size, it hops to a different server. As you can see, keeping SCP-4335 contained is an uphill battle.
It's definitely
But
the origin
luckily,
story
there
to the
are
Wither.
two factors on the Foundation's side here. The first is that SCP-4335 is immobilized while consuming items and blocks, limiting its ability to actively escape Foundation forces. The second factor is that SCP-4335 needs a rest period between consuming blocks in order to grow.
I'm starting to like this
if its
SCP.
consumption is constant and continuous, it isn't able to grow. These two factors have informed the entirety of the Foundation's containment procedures around SCP-4335.
That would be so easy to beat.
It's locked into its chamber and fed items and blocks constantly, effectively rooting it in place. When SCP-4335 begins to grow, The Foundation also found that the application of ender pearls helps reduce it back to its normal size. However, SCP-4335 does have a method of striking back against its captors. 4335 is a Virgin-class multisensory cognitohazard.
What now?
Alec, am I
I've
explaining that?
never heard of that one.
A Virgin-class multisensory cognition hazard.
I think that's what they called Alec in high school.
Yeah. Every time I got kicked out of class, they would call me that. I don't know what that means.
And then you would hack their Minecraft server.
Yeah.
I'll show
Got
them.
him.
Anyone viewing it without proper training and protection may experience distressing hallucinations.
Here we go.
SCP-4335 is also capable of telepathic speech, with people playing on its server, and as we alluded to earlier, it can also hear any noises
What does it want people
you
to
make
do?
while playing. Weird is a term thrown around a lot.
Sounds like the
when it
government.
comes to SCPs, considering it's pretty much a requirement for the Foundation to take interest in you. But an all-devouring Minecraft demon that can hear you talking through your screen is strange, even by Foundation standards. MTF Edna 84 first discovered SCP-4335 in the single-player server of Minecraft user Leaking Heart. 3 team members, Jason
They all
Yeltsin,
joined the
Richard
game.
Duchamp, and Sheila Freemason, covertly entered the game to investigate and potentially apprehend.
Imagine you're just chilling playing Minecraft and like 3 SCP doofuses show up and they're like, hey, there's an amalgamous thing that's gonna eat your world and then kill you.
That's something that you would prank us with, Jack. I think that's happened to me and Alec twice.
I've been taking notes this entire video.
Well, if this SCP actually can like kill the person that's playing Minecraft, then they can access a lot of people because there's like tens of millions of people that play Minecraft.
Yeah, seems like they
that
can only
would be
mind
really
control
bad.
the person on the server. What's the highest amount of players that could be on one server at one time?
Well, the biggest server ever is Hypixel, and they peaked, I think, at like 200,000 players before. But that was like a couple years ago, I think.
Are you throwing shade at Hypixel right now?
Imagine this thing gets access to Fortnite. We're done for.
Brew, yeah, it, like game skips, goes to Roblox.
Yeah, that's what Wreck-It Ralph did. If Wreck-It Ralph can do it, why not this?
Brew.
Apprehend the creature. When Leaking Heart first discovered their presence on what he thought was a private server,
What a
he
noob.
quickly left, a little creeped out by the sudden intrusion. Thankfully, the trio was still able to locate SCP-4335. They discovered the creature hiding inside a giant crater,
It's definitely
as
eating.
though it had impacted the Earth at considerable speed. Richard Duchamp, who was the leader of the team at the time, made the mistake of looking directly at the entity. In that moment,
fool.
he
What does
that
experienced
do?
the full force of
Oh, he's done.
SCP-4335's cognitohazardous
Grandma, is that
effects.
you?
He hallucinated, believing that his keyboard was melting before
Whoa.
his eyes.
What?
In
That's
the
pretty
aftermath
cool.
Of this incident, Duchamp was taken off the case, and Jason Yeltsin was promoted to head of the project. Things were still
way.
going to get stranger. Yeltsin was able to open a dialogue with the creature after containing it in a chamber filled with lava. It asked him whether it had landed in the right location, meaning our world, and Yeltsin informed him that it had somehow fallen into the world of Minecraft instead. The creature was at first confused.
It was trying to get to Earth?
And then angry and
Yeah.
resentful about its situation. It
Okay,
vowed
this-
to find
this
its way
entity
into
is
our
dumb.
world somehow and obtain more sustenance. A few months after this, the entity managed to breach containment and hop into another server. Yeltsin and two
Wait, I'm confused though. Like, why would this entity want to leave Minecraft where it's an infinite world with infinite resources so it can eat everything? Whereas if it came to Earth, you know, we only have so much here. There's only so much that it could eat.
Jack, you're only thinking about the one planet, Earth. We literally have an infinite galaxy.
But
Have you never seen the universe size comparisons that we've watched multiple times in this video?
but Minecraft is bigger.
What are you talking
There's so
about?
much more in the real world.
Yeah, Jack, what? Are you comparing this tiny world of Minecraft to...
It's not tiny, Adam. It's an infinite world with infinite possibilities. You can do infinite things. Alec was talking about the sheep earlier.
Yeah, does Minecraft have pizza though?
It mods. You can mod it.
It does have that one thing that Alec was talking about. I can't get it off my mind. The sheep with the little piston.
Yeah, and villagers too.
Yeah.
See, there's enough in Minecraft, so this thing should just stay in Minecraft.
Literally all I've been thinking about.
others once again managed to track it down and recontain it. But this time, 2 civilians also inhabiting the server were
This is you
exposed to the
guys.
anomalous effects of SCP-43.
This is
No,
you,
Jack,
Troyos.
no!
They weren't hurt, but they did appear strange and incoherent after experiencing 4335's cognitohazards. The Foundation tracked them down in the aftermath and gave them amnestic treatment. 4335
That
was
looks like a
contained
powerful
shortly
drug.
thereafter. Once again, Yeltsin came face to face with his new foe. 8 months after being captured, 4335 granted Yeltsin another interview from Containment. 4335 admitted that it almost respected Yeltsin and the rest of the Foundation for figuring out how to capture and contain it so quickly. In exchange, it would give the Foundation something extremely valuable.
What?
Information.
Oh, it probably knows information on all the other SCPs.
So it got trapped, and it was like, impressive, you've trapped me. Here's valuable information.
I'll tell you where the diamonds are.
But maybe the valuable information is really just like to double trick them into releasing him somehow.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to become friends with the people,
Yeah,
and then he's gonna
yeah.
go through the people to get in the real world.
We don't really know this person's or thing's motivation.
Dude, I would never trust that ever.
First, it asked one question of Yeltsin. How does he define creation?
Oh,
Yeltsin
gosh.
replied,
Chipotle.
something that is
Sounds like a
built and brought
philosophy
into this universe
class.
by a sapient being using other things from this universe. 4335 agreed. It went on to explain
agreed.
that it came from a universe
Perhaps.
devoid of creation. A dark and unknowable place.
Is this Satan?
Filled
Craft
with
mind.
nothing but violent random chaos. Its dimension existed directly above ours, and it often looked down at us through a dimensional window, fascinated by all the creation below.
What?
It
Just remember that, Alec. Whenever you're doing, like, you're going to the bathroom or doing anything, this creature, he's watching you.
I do think about that often. Not this creature, but just like ghosts or like, you know, passed away family members whenever I poop. Not every time I poop, but I'm just like, I wonder if Meemaw's watching me right now. Please don't watch this.
Now the whole world is watching.
Yeah, this is guaranteed people
Yeah, maybe I
watching.
shouldn't have done that, huh?
Yeah.
You just exposed yourself to the world.
Shoot.
You
Sorry,
fool.
Meemaw. Sorry, Meemaw. I take it back.
Is Meemaw from the South?
No.
plotted and dreamed to one day infiltrate our reality. And Yeltsin finally had the opportunity to ask the magic question, why? Though he wasn't quite ready for the brutal honesty
Got him.
of SCP-4335's reply.
Oh, he pooped himself too.
To lie, so I will tell you now. I wish to suck it dry of the toys of whatever force controls
Hey, yo.
the universe. Destroy the light, destroy the earth, and destroy humanity.
Why?
This is Thanos.
But he hates the abyss that he's from. Why would he do that here?
A
He has
blubbering mass of
trauma.
Intelligence and order. It sickens me in ways I cannot comprehend. I hope you understand.
So essentially, this dude is a black hole, and he wants to reset the universe.
Pretty much.
Essentially.
He's
No.
gonna be on Santa
Essentially, this
Claus's
dude's a
naughty
drama
list.
queen. This dude's a drama queen that's just jealous of humanity.
He's an intergalactic peeping Tom that wants to suck everything dry.
He's an idiot
Yeah.
drama baby. How's he in Minecraft realm? What's wrong with this guy?
He's just mad because his world sucks and he wants ours, and then he's gonna suck us up for whatever reason.
It's 2025. Stop sucking!
SCP-4335 was a connoisseur of creation, and it sought to devour all of it.
Oh, no,
In this
he-
moment,
he's gonna
Yeltsin
suck.
realized what an incredibly dangerous entity he was dealing with. The only mystery was why this creature had somehow landed in Minecraft instead of
That's what
our
I'm saying.
world, which appeared to be the only thing that saved us. But Yeltsin didn't have time to think. 4335 was about to stage another daring escape attempt. One of its tendrils reached out and attacked Yeltsin's player character. In that moment, the real-life Yeltsin began to hallucinate and panic.
Oh, it's like a
Suddenly
voodoo doll.
back in the game, a series of
no.
abnormally tall, slender black
think if the-
figures appeared.
Wait, Enderman
and
can't pick
began
up iron
deconstructing
blocks?
The containment chamber
I told you he
around
looked like an Enderman.
SCP-4335.
is this how
It had
Enderman?
somehow summoned new minions
created?
into the game to assist
be.
in this
Yeah.
containment breach.
Yeah, the
Jason
origin of
Yeltsin
Enderman.
entered Cognito Hazard
gonna murder
quarantine
every
following
Enderman that
this
I see.
incident and was removed from the project. And he wasn't the only one
sad.
affected by this incident.
Now
Following
they can't
the
play
first
Minecraft.
appearance of these long, dark figures, players across the globe began to experience them appearing in their own games. The Foundation managed to find a solution. They contacted Mojang and had the creatures patched into
Water.
the game during the next update as a new non-anomalous entity, which seemed to
Oh.
stop 4335 from being able to use them as its own tools.
Oh.
They're now known as
what
the
is
Endermen,
happening?
and are beloved
I told
among
you!
fans for being one of the creepier enemies. To this day,
I didn't know that.
Containment
I did call that low key. I did say he looked like an Enderman, and his minions were Enderman, but then Mojang changed it so that it's now a part of the game.
Yeah.
good point.
And the first guy looked at the thing in the eyeballs, and then that's how he got like possessed or whatever. And that's kind of how Enderman worked too. He never
Yep.
looked at them in the
Yep, yep, yep,
eyeballs.
yep, yep.
Never ever.
Guys, this entire time, I don't think they've tried the most simplest thing ever. TNT. Why don't they just try booming this thing?
Hey, good idea, Adam.
Yes, Try it out, Adam.
They tried
How about
trapping.
you try it. You try it. See what happens.
Try it out, Adam.
I can't try it.
Try it out, Adam.
See what happens. Stupid idiot.
Efforts
I'm not saying
continue
I'm
for
just never gonna play Minecraft again.
SCP-4335, but there's only one question left. Why did the entity fall into Minecraft rather than our world? The file posits the most
I don't
likely
know.
answer. Because 4335
Is an
defines
idiot.
creation as elements made by sapient beings.
Oh.
In Minecraft, the most popular game in the world at the height of 4335's power, everything that exists is the product of code made by humans. Creation is truly abundant there. As for our world,
Interesting.
in SCP-4335's extra-dimensional eyes, there is no creation, no intelligent design,
That's rude.
no soothing piano sound.
Hey.
Just
He just likes
frightening,
blocks.
chaotic randomness, which is too unlike its own dimension. So even if
Interesting.
SCP-4335 ever did arrive in our reality, it would likely be disappointed by how little there is to eat. Now check out
Wow. All right, who wants to play Minecraft?
I'm good.
Oh.
I'm gonna go curl up in a ball.
See you later, Al. If you guys want to play Minecraft, leave a like on today's video and click right here to see even more SCPs.